So, this is my first ever makeup tutorial. I have to tell you guys though, there are parts in this video that is not that high in quality. You could not see the details on my eyes. It's way prettier in person though. I swear it's way prettier in person. So, if you want to get this rose gold eyes, rose gold pretty eyes, just keep on watching.
Hi, so hey guys, so I already did the other eye. For my brows, by the way, I used the Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow palette. Alright. For my eyes, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Iconic 3 palette. This is a dupe for the Naked 3 palette, just so you know. Alright. And I'm gonna start off with the lightest shade in this palette, the banana shade there. Okay. And I'm using this fluffy lid brush, and I'm just gonna brush that color all over my lids, everywhere on my lids, just to set my eyeshadow primer. I use a Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, by the way. And now I am using this light taupey shade in the palette, and I'll be using the same lid brush. And I'm just gonna brush that all over my crease. Just brushing that everywhere on my crease. And now I'm grabbing that light brown shade there, a darker shade than the previous color that we used, and I'm grabbing this flat lid brush, and I am brushing that on my crease in a more precise way. And I'm grabbing that fluffy lid brush again, and I'm just blending the two colors together. We don't want any harsh lines, so just blend. And now I am grabbing my Naked 2 brush, and I'll be using that shimmery rose shade there. And I'll be using the flat brush in that Naked 2, the flat brush. And I'll be packing that color on the inner corner half of my lid. This is the brush that comes with the Naked 2 palette, by the way. Alright, and now I am using that orange golden shimmery shade on that palette, and I'll be using the same brush, and I'm just packing that color on the outer corner half of my lid, and I'm just blending both colors together in the middle of my lid just to create that rosy gold effect. And now I'm grabbing my Urban Decay prep spray, and I'm wetting my brush, and now I have this sponge applicator, and I'm gonna use that rosy shade again on the palette, and I'll be packing that on my lid again, packing it, pack. And now I am gonna wet the eyeshadow using my wetted Naked 2 brush, and I'm just packing the color again, putting more pigment there, and wetting it again to give a more intensified look. This is how I wet my eyeshadows, because I don't want any liquid to go and palette, because I don't want to ruin my palette. So this is like my way of wetting eyeshadows. If you have a less complicated way to do this, a more efficient way, please feel free to comment it down below. And I'm doing the same thing with the golden orange brown color, just packing that, and now I'm blending the colors together just to cancel any harsh lines. And I'm going back to that light shade there, and I'm cleaning up my brow bone, just brushing that on my brow bone there. And now I'm using my really cheap liquid eyeliner, the Color Institute eyeliner. This is not bad. it works okay. Alright, and I'm just lining a very thin layer of liquid eyeliner there, just to create a base for my false lashes. And now I'm grabbing my Victoria's Secret Pro Primer, and I'm just putting that all over my face. All the products that I used, by the way, will be in the description box below, because I am kind of messing up with I'm kind of messing up with the names of the products. So if you're interested, everything will be in the description box below. And now I'm using my Fit Me Matte Poreless Concealer in the shade 125. And I'm using my fingers to apply it on my face. And I'm just blending that with my blue sponge. I kind of don't like this sponge though. It's kind of hard. I need a new one. And I need new brushes as well. I'm not telling you what kind of brushes I'm using because I had sucky brushes. You don't really need to know. And now I'm grabbing my Victoria's Secret Black Circles Minimizing Concealer, I think. It will be in the description box below, guys. Don't you worry. And I'm just blending that with my blue sponge. Blending that in. And now I'm using my Essence Say No to Dark Circles Concealer. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm applying that on my eyes. And I'm grabbing my Benefit Concealer. I'm using my fingers to highlight my face with it. Alright, and I'm grabbing my dollar store sponge. And I'm just blending all of those concealers on my face. Okay, and now I'm using my Etude House Zero Sebum powder. And I'm gonna set my face using this powder. I'm just placing that all over my face there, setting my face with it. And I'm using the bronzer in the e.l.f. blush palette. And I'm using this fluffy angled brush. And I'm kinda contouring my face with it. I am not gonna go crazy with the contour though. I'm just kinda warming out the outsides of my face. And that's me doing the fish face. To help with the contouring, alright. Blending that all in, putting it under my jawline there, on my forehead, my temples, and I'm grabbing my big fluffy brush and I'm just blending all the colors together, just blending it on my face, cancel any harsh lines. And now I'm using the Creamery Coral shade in that palette. And I'm using the same fluffy brush, and I'm just blushing my cheeks with it. Kind of funny, because this is the shade that I use the most in this palette. And if you remembered in my e.l.f. video, I said that I'm not a fan of shimmery blushes, but I'm kind of eating my words now. I'm going back to my Iconic 3 palette, and I'm using this really tiny brush. And I'm using the light brown shade that I used earlier, and I'm just placing that under my eyes to create that smoky effect. Sucking that in. I'm grabbing this thin brush and I'm using the darker brown shade in that palette, the one that I used earlier, and I'm just blending that in. Alright. Now I'm using, I think that's Rimmel. Yeah, Rimmel Nude Eyeliner. It's gonna be in the description box below. Again. And I'm just coloring my waterline with this nude shade. And for falsies, I'm using my e.l.f. falsies. And there I am with the falsies on. I suck at putting falsies. I struggled. And for highlight, I'm using my Mamonde Orange Ombre Highlight. This is a really nice highlight actually. It's really pigmented and it will give you that nice peachy glow. I love it. Okay, and I'm just highlighting the tops of my cheeks. And now I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime lip primer. And I'm going in with the Face Shop lip liner. I forgot what shade, but it will be below. And now I'm using my e.l.f. Nude lipstick. And now I forgot to highlight my inner corners. I really forgot to do it, so now I'm just highlighting it using my fingers. I am using the Vivid's Golden Lights highlighter. And there you go. That's the finished look. Thank you for watching.